to welcome you all to this new video. Today's video is a requested one. It is requested by one of my subscribers, Ariba Imran. Thank you, Ariba. And today's video is about narratology. So this is a short introduction about narratology through different questions. If you want more details about this, please do comment in the comment box. So let's start. First question is, what is narratology? So narratology is the study of how narratives makes meaning, and it is about basic mechanism and procedures related to storytelling. As you all know, different stories are narrated in different ways. There are a lot of techniques for that. All these things are included in the branch narrator. It is not only related with reading and interpreting of individual stories, but also it studies about the nature of story itself and also its concept and as a cultural practice. And it is a branch of structuralism. Now, second question. Which work laid foundations of narratology? It is Vladimir Propp's Morphology as Scesi, otherwise known as Morphology of the Folktale. That is the particular work which laid foundation to the narratology. Vladimir Propp is a Russian formalist critic, and he always worked on Russian folktales, and he identified situations and narrations in Russian tales, and he published all these findings in his book Morphology of the Folktale, and it was published in 1928. And the third question is of course about publication date of Morphology of the Folktale. It is published in 1928. Actually, Morphology of Folktale is first published in Russian and then it is translated into English. Third question, which are the other texts laid foundation of this theory? Of course, first text is Vladimir Propp's Morphology as Scesi. Actually, I am not sure about its Russian pronunciation, Scesi or like that. I don't know surely. And its English translation is Morphology of the Folktale. Then second text is Claude Lévi-Strauss' Anthropology as Structurale. And third text is Gerard Genet's Narrative Discourse. These three texts are foundation texts of narratology. Next question, who coined the term narratology? The term narratology was coined by Teuton Turadov. Actually, this narratology is a French term and present term narratology. Actually, in French, narratology spelling is Narratologie and present term narratology Narratology. It is an anglicization of French term narratology. Theoretical lineage of narratology can be found in which famous work? It is found in Aristotle's Poetics. Aristotle in his Poetics defines about 6 important elements of tragedy: plot, character, action, thoughts, diction, songs and spectacles. Then about different Greek words: hamartia, that is tragic flow, anagnosis, perpetua, denouement, like that. And all these things are related to narratology. That's why or narrative structure of a particular work or art. That's why its theoretical lineage can be traced in Aristotle's Poetics. Next question is, who proposed the term negative plotting? It was Susan Lancer who proposed the term negative plotting. How many functions or possible actions are there according to Vladimir Propp? Answer is 31. Vladimir Propp, in his book Morphology of the Folktale, published in 1928, he studied about different folk tales, and based on that study of 100 tales, he concluded that all tales are constructed by selecting items from a basic 31 functions. And he describes about these 31 functions, such as one of the member of family absents himself from home, and prohibition is addressed to the hero, the interdiction is violated, the villain makes an attempt at reconnaissance, like that. It means that each and every work of art or narrative has these similar qualities. There are only 31 actions or functions, and all these narratives have any of these plot line or any of this type of narration. Next question, which are the 7 spheres of action according to Vladimir Propp? If we took any of the narrative, we can find these type of archetypal characters. There is a villain in the story, then there is a helper, there is a father, there is a hero, like that. All these 7 type of spheres of actions are there in almost all works. It is common. And this is a finding of Vladimir Propp's study on folktales. There are 7 spheres of action. They are the villain, the donor or provider, the helper, the princess, her father, the dispatcher, the hero. Next question. Gerard Genet's 5 concepts of narratology are: they are order, frequency, duration, voice, mood. Genet, in his work Narrative Discourse, he discusses about all these things. Hope this video is helpful for you for understanding about narratology in a nutshell. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share and like.